talking back and forth and back and forth and back and forth about this palette, and I think this is just a huge smash. I swear this is gonna end up in declutter videos soon. I like swear it. Nudie Patootie palette actually looks like it is doing much better than her Cat's Pajamas palette that came out. Good morning, friends. Much better, just a touch lighter and covering up some of them grays. Okay, hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have such a fun video planned. I'm really excited to kind of dive into some makeup. But first, before I do that, this is the first time I'm sitting down to actually thank you guys so much. We just hit 6,000 subscribers last Sunday. I can't even believe it. I'm so grateful to you guys. Thank you so much for enjoying this crazy ride here with me and coming along for the ride and telling me what you love, what you like. I love that so much. So first and foremost, thank you guys so much for joining our little family here on YouTube. I'm so excited. I really have to also thank Andrea Michele for collabing with me, because I'm sure that's also how some of you found my channel. I also just have to take a quick moment to thank all of my OG subscribers for sticking with me, for sharing my videos, telling people about my channel. I mean, there's so many of you. I know Lisa, Belinda, Jennifer, there's so many of you guys. Thank you so much. I'd be here all day if I was listing you guys out, but I am so grateful to have gotten to 6K in about a year and a half of doing this, so thank you so much. I appreciate all of you more than I'll ever be able to say. But let's talk about some makeup today. I want to do another smash or pass with some of Trendmood's makeup she's been posting, stuff that's coming out, new releases. I am just seeing so much makeup this time of year that I, again, with a little bit of a frugal mindset, being like, okay, do I have this? Do I need this? Do I want this? I want to kind of go through that with you guys again, just because more makeup is coming out. And some of it, I'm like, oh, it's giving me the vapors. I want it. But then there's other things that I'm like, I can guarantee that's going to be in a declutter video for so many people in about 3 or 4 months. So save the money, honey. Let's just dive in. If you are new to my channel, I hope you take a quick moment to hit that subscribe button down below to see all of the fun, loud, weird, unique videos I put out every single week. I think I even took some screen grabs here on my phone. So I'm going to be looking down here on Trendmood's account. Again, if you are unfamiliar with Trendmood, she has an Instagram that is makeup porn. Like, you can't help but gravitate to it. There's probably a support group for that somewhere, but I don't want it. I love going to her page just to kind of see what's new, but also to kind of get an idea of what the upcoming trends are going to be as well. So I can kind of see what I have in my collection and what I want to use going forward. Okay, so one of the first things, and I've been seeing this a lot on YouTube, and I've been seeing a lot on Instagram, all kinds of places that I get my makeup fix from. It's the new Wet n Wild collection. It's the Flights of Fancy collection. And I have been delving through this and looking for a while. I'm not a huge blush girl, but you guys know I've been recently getting into some more blushes. I've been trying new things. I can tell you I don't want to smash that whole collection. For me, I know I wouldn't reach for all of it, or I have something already similar to in my collection, and I don't like duplicates. But I can tell you there is a spray in there that fascinates me. So there is a Photo Focus Primer Water Spray that I have been hearing Andrea Michele and a few other people talking about these kind of sprays, and I have never really gone down the rabbit hole with that yet. I have my setting sprays here in my collection, but I've never actually tried a primer water spray. So I'm kind of like stalking some people that I know picked this up so I can figure out how people feel about that particular one. So that's definitely on my radar to potentially smash. Ooh, and then there's that lip scrub. That lip scrub looks like it could be amazing. There's a watermelon, what is it called here? It is a Perfect Pout lip scrub from Wet n Wild. It's Pucker Up and it looks like it's watermelon. I got my eyeball on that one too. Those are the main things I'm kind of looking at. Ooh, their eyeliner looks pretty cool too. But as far as like the lippies go, I kind of have a lot of stuff in my collection like that, so I'm kind of not feeling that one. But also the eyeshadows look pretty, but for me, the drugstore small little quads and 5 shades, I tend to lose those in my collection. So I don't generally gravitate to that. I'm potentially smashing some of that collection, but definitely not the whole thing. Do you guys plan to get the whole thing or pieces of it? I'm really curious because that thing has been, that Wet n Wild has been working the internets. I've been seeing it all over the place. Oh boy, since my April faves and fails video, you guys were like, okay, you talked about butter bronzer, you talked about highlighter, but did you know that there is a collection coming out? Yes, and I've told some of you on Instagram. If you don't follow me there, please feel free to, link below. I just purchased that online. As of filming this moment, I do not have it yet. But I have so many of you private messaging me wanting to know if the smell is the same. What is the perfume like? How does it compare to the ones you already have, Nichole? So I'm gonna hook you guys up soon. So that's a definite smash for me because it has already been ordered and I'm so excited to try it and compare it to the tried and trues already in my collection from that same line. So stay tuned for that. So hard smash.
So smashed, I already got it.
Makeup Geek. So I have been noticing Makeup Geek is like slowly trying to work its way back into the mainstream, which I don't know if it ever actually went away. I'm not trying to throw shade on that, but I was only aware of Makeup Geek when I started getting BoxyCharm because BoxyCharm would give us like single pans of Makeup Geek shadows, and they're really nice. They're not bad at all, but they kind of fell off my radar when I started discovering ColourPop more. And for me, I really love ColourPop. I love their formulas, and I know that they've been coming out with new eyeshadow collections. This is Power Pigment. I mean, this looks like a box of crayons. Totally does. I've been seeing a lot of these kind of just trying to make the rounds. It's kind of like they're trying to be more relevant, I guess is what I'm saying. And I think for me, at this moment, that particular collection is going to be a pass for me. Mostly because, again, I love me some ColourPop. I already trust those. I've already started my collection with that. But I do have some Makeup Geek shadows, and they're good. I just don't think for me they're as good as ColourPop, and I think they're slightly more expensive than ColourPop. Oh wow, a single pan is $9. I can get some ColourPop singles for like 5 or 6, sometimes 4. No, that's now that I see it's $9 for a single pan, hard pass. Alright, because I see her boobs like in my face right now, let's just talk about it. Let's talk about Kim Kardashian's West's fragrance. Apparently the bottle is sculpted to be her exact figure. So we got big boobs, small waist, big hips, which I feel you, girl, that's my body type. That's not what my body looks like, but girl is thirsty for some attention on that bod. And don't get me wrong, her bod is banging. I mean, if I had that much money, I think my body would be that banging too. Maybe not, I don't know. Again, I'm trying to remain open to the Kardashian brands, the Jenner brands. I'm trying to stay open-minded about it. What is this supposed to smell like? Notes of peach nectar and rose. I'm gonna pass on that. Fragrance for me is something that I have to really enjoy and love. I just had a thought. I would have Kim Kardashian West naked on my vanity every morning. I mean, maybe that'll give me some goals to have a summer bod that I want. I don't know, but I'm gonna pass. Let's just pass and move on.
Tragic.
Okay, I swear this is gonna end up in declutter videos soon. I like swear it. People are gonna be like, oh, I'm all about it right now. And then I just feel like in 3 months it's gonna be in everyone's declutter video. And it is this, like, what is this called? It is a Mirage Noir Pearl Matte Face Powder. And it looks like what it has here is, it's like a face powder that looks like it's trying to have a bronzer, a highlighter, and a blush all in one. I don't know, I feel like when you're trying to dip your brush into this thing, it's gonna be a nightmare. This is just my opinion. Only, I've seen something else like that recently in one of Laura Lee did a video recently, and I'm trying to remember what it was, but she had this little compact. It was somewhat similar to that, and it had little doses of blush, highlighter, and bronzer in it, and she's like, this is so not user-friendly to use. I don't ever use it. Getting rid of it. That's what I feel like this is. I'm not the biggest fan of something that's going to require a shit ton of work in the morning where I'm like, okay, get this part of the pan. Oh, no, this part of the pan. I ain't got time for that. Do you have time for that? I don't know. It's pretty to look at though. I mean, super pretty. And if you have a collector's mindset, totally could see why you'd want that in your collection. But as far as like daily use, I could see that really being obnoxious. Just me though, my thoughts only. Pass. So let's talk about this because there's not much to talk about, and that's why this is gonna be so hard. But I mean, when Jaclyn Hill does something, like the entire YouTube makeup community kind of quakes and they're like, what's about to happen? What's going on? So she recently posted this and Trendmood caught it and she was like, she posted this glamorous photo of herself and in the comments she was kind of like saying something was coming soon or to be continued kind of thing, where she had something on her face she wasn't talking about. And we all know she's been kind of looking into having her own line of makeup in some capacity. So summer 2018, she's mentioned that her makeup will be out this summer. I want to say, even sight unseen, it's kind of like, obviously I like to know what's going on before I say absolute smash or pass, but my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette is one of my favorites. So as long as whichever she brings out is of quality and can be shown that it's of quality, I could consider smashing that. As long as it's done in a cruelty-free way, because I'm trying to be more mindful of what I'm bringing into my space. And it's something that's unique and not the same thing over and over that I already have in my collection. I could see smashing it, but it's totally going to depend on whatever she brings out. But to be continued. The Nudie Patootie palette from Laura Lee actually looks like it is doing much better than her Cat's Pajamas palette that came out, what was that, last year? That one was like 40 bucks and you didn't get a lot of shadows and it wasn't anything that was like super inspiring. I felt like I already had all that in my collection. I've watched several videos now for this palette and from what I'm understanding, the shades don't come off the same as they look in the pan. So they come off like a little, they kind of transition shades, I guess is what I'm saying. I watched Nadie's reviews, I watched Jen Love's reviews video on this. I think it's better than the last one, and the pressed glitters in there look beautiful. I'm not as like aggressively displeased with this one as much as I was with the Cat's Pajamas, but it is still $45 with a brand that I'm not totally sold on yet, I guess is what I'm saying. Now, if it was ColourPop prices, if it was like $16 for that beautiful palette or $20, I would consider it, but it's $45, right? It is $45, yeah, it's $45 because you get 14 shades with different finishes, matte, shimmer, and duochrome. It looks beautiful. I think I'm just gonna still figure out that brand before I would actually give it my money. I have been back and forth and back and forth and back and forth about this palette, and I think this is just a huge smash for me because I love the brand, I love the colors, and I love the reviews I'm seeing for it. The Weekend Festival palette looks beautiful. I have seen looks with it. I own some BH Cosmetics in my collection and I love it so much. I'm really thinking I want to add that to my collection. I feel like I really use that this summer, but I also feel like I would use it all throughout the year. There's some beautiful like rust shades for fall. There are some beautiful browns in there, but there's also those beautiful turquoise, yellowy, golden pops of color and orange. I love it. I mean, and it's so inexpensive. Like, how much is this? $18? Take my money. Just take it and give it to me. Give it to me. I think that's a smash hard, and I keep going back and forth about when I should buy it. I just think I'm going to. I think I'm going to. I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted, but smash, smash, smash. There's something else from the Weekend Festival that I wanted. Wait, where is it? Tati raved about these, and there are those eye lights. She compared some of those to like the Stila ones that there. I'm sure Stila is in a category of its own. I still want to buy one of those. But she said like it really compared and did way better than she thought it would. And that the colors are so unique. Like Stila didn't have those unique colors like the blues and the greens and stuff like that. So I saw her review that and she was so impressed with it that I like wrote that down that I wanted to get that. So that is also a hard smash for me. Have any of you got it? Because I saw one other review where they said they didn't like it as much as Tati did, but she used a different shade, I think. So maybe I would just stay away from whatever shade she used. Did any of you buy that yet? Tell me below because I am like salivating over that because they're super inexpensive. How much are those? Those are like $7 each and there's 6 shades. Oh, I might be buying some of those right now. There's so much more makeup on here, guys, and I am makeup obsessed. You guys are makeup obsessed. That's why we're here. But I have to cut it off at some point. But this is some of the makeup that has been catching my eye that I've either been like strong feelings towards a smash or a big pass. I swear some of these things are just going to end up in declutter videos because they're just kind of like fads. That MAC powder looks cool, but I feel like functional wise, it just isn't gonna work long term. In my opinion only. I could be totally wrong on that. Some things that are just so repetitive in the industry, like some of the palettes that I've been seeing, like I own some of it, I don't need a duplicate. That's just my thoughts on it. Tell me your thoughts on these things below. Some things are just a hard smash for me because I love the brand, I love the quality, and it's something unique to add to my collection. What are you planning to either add to your collection in the next few weeks or months? Or what are some things that you're just like, I see it and it looks pretty, but this is why I'm not getting it? I'm super curious. Thank you guys so much for watching, and again for getting me to 6K. I am beyond excited. And we just got to 6,100 plus subscribers, and it is all because of you guys for liking my videos, sharing my videos. I appreciate you guys more than you will ever know, so thank you so much. And if you are new to my channel, I hope you take a quick moment to hit that subscribe button down below to see all of the fun, loud, weird, unique videos I put out every single week. Bye, friends!